What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is JR. Today I am bringing you guys a Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War gameplay. I think this is the map called Satellite. This is a much more open range type of map, and I got the chance to play the alpha when it came out. Luckily enough, I was able to download it, which was fun because the servers were crashing left and right. So most of you guys already seen a lot of the gameplays from the lot bigger YouTubers. Since you guys are watching this channel, I'm sure you guys also follow the other big channels. I'm not calling myself big or anything like that, but you know, if you love Call of Duty, then you just love Call of Duty. Anyways, so today's video, what I do want to discuss and what I really want to talk about is the topics at hand and what I personally felt from playing the alpha. So first things first, what I honestly felt from playing the alpha is this: it is very, very clunky. I hope that the beta is a little bit more smoother. The mechanics felt very, very clunky. Like it had like the, how can I say it? It had basically almost the same type of mechanics as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, but at the same time, it almost felt like there was too much of a dead zone. Like my controllers, for whatever reason, it felt like they were a little bit off. And I really hate the fact that they put dead zone into this game, because my goodness, it is extremely hard to try and figure out exactly where the dead zone should be, so that way it could be the smoothest type of gameplay you could possibly find. So that explains why I missed a lot of my shots, because I'm still trying to figure out the dead zone during the alpha build. So the first day of the alpha, I really did not enjoy it at all whatsoever. Personally, I kind of hated it, to be honest with you. I did not enjoy the mechanics, the movement, the time to kill, the guns, and this and that. Now, this is Friday, right when the alpha dropped, and it was basically available for anybody that had the PS4, right? Saturday, I left it alone. Didn't touch it, didn't even want to touch it, because honestly, like, I was so unimpressed with Friday's game that I honestly didn't think that it was going to be any better Saturday. So I just left it alone, did my thing, went on about my business, right? Sunday comes around, I'm like, okay, well, the alpha is going to be done by noon, so I might as well go ahead and get a couple gameplays. And wow, I don't know what happened between Friday and Sunday, but for whatever reason, it actually felt a lot better. Now, granted, the dead zones are still a pain in the ass, and I don't enjoy the dead zones whatsoever. But if it's going to be in the game, I got to figure it out and fine-tune it, because, wow, my aim really, really felt off. Like, super, super off. Now, if they were to take the aiming that they had in Modern Warfare 2019 and put it into Call of Duty Cold War, I think I'd be alright, because it was a lot of fun aiming on Modern Warfare, but the time to kill is what killed that game. Hopefully the time to kill on this game, Cold War, is a little bit better. Now, yes, the gunfights are actually a lot more smoother, a lot better. I enjoyed it a lot more. The guns are, well, they're practically OP, because the AK-74U, everybody was running that, because obviously all the big streamers, the big YouTubers were just gushing all about it. So what they ended up doing was just making that meta just for that gun, because everybody was using it. I was trying different weapons out. I was trying the M16, did not like that. The XM, I want to say that's what it's called, the XM. To me, I think it's like the Commando from Black Ops 1. I actually enjoyed that gun. I like that gun, but it's very underpowered compared to the AK-74U, so it was practically useless sometimes. A lot of the gunfights, it was useless. Long range, it was decent, but it wasn't the best. The recoil was really hard to control. I used the Type C, I believe it's the semi-automatic rifle, and that was a fun gun to use. Again, you miss your shots, you're dead. I mean, plain and simple. So I wasn't really impressed with all the guns, but the AK-74U obviously was overpowered, but it was really, really, really nice to use. So I used that most of the time. I also tried using the MP5. Wasn't really impressed with the MP5 either. The MP5 needs a lot of work, but at the same time, you know, again, this is just an alpha. Obviously, the sniper rifles were completely OP. Like, anybody was using the sniper rifle, they were getting all sorts of crazy clips and gameplays and whatnot and what have you. It is very, very OP. Even the community manager of Treyarch did say that snipers were purposely buffed to gather some data or whatnot. And regardless of the fact, snipers are way too OP on the alpha. Hopefully they tone it down on the beta, because oh my goodness, it was bad. Like, really, really bad. Now, the second issue that I really want to talk about, and it was literally trending on Twitter for about 2 2 days, I want to say. Basically, ever since the alpha came out, was the score-based matchmaking, otherwise known as SBMM for short. Okay, score-based or skill-based matchmaking is basically when, if you do really well, you're going to be put into lobbies where really good players are at. Now, if this was a ranked playlist, no problem, because that's what it should be for. That's what competitive is. That I don't mind that whatsoever. A lot of people's issues is that a lot of casual players are going to get stuck with the casual players. A lot of the top tier players are going to get stuck with top tier players. Now, they're saying, everybody's been saying, you know, there's two different sides and this and that. Well, here's the thing. If you're a top player, you're gonna be playing competitively regardless of the fact. You're gonna be playing game battles, which is in private lobbies. It doesn't match any of your stats or anything like that. It's game battles, right? The thing that really irks me is that if you are not a competitive player, say like, let's just take me for example. I'm not a competitive player per se, but I do fairly well. I played Call of Duty basically since Modern Warfare and just never really let go of the franchise. I'm decent. Usually I'll have anywhere from a 1.5 to a 3 KD depending on the game. I've noticed that in Black Ops 1 where the score-based matchmaking really wasn't like super toned all the way up. I was getting, you know, possibly a 2.5, almost a 3 KD, and then every year since then it kept on going down. Now it could be either I'm getting way too old for this game, which I probably am, or the score-based matchmaking is getting thicker and thicker by the year. Now with Modern Warfare 2019, I'm roughly about a 1.5 or 1.6. But I'm getting put into these pro lobbies. Like, you know, I ran into a few Call of Duty pros. I ran into top amateur players. It's really annoying because I want to just chill out, have fun with my friends. Unfortunately, since my score base is like so much higher than my casual friends, anytime we all linked up and play, they get stuck in my lobbies and they don't want to play with me anymore just because of that reason. And it sucks because I get stuck playing by myself. Just like everybody else that does decent at the game, they can't play with their friends because their friends will get stuck in their lobbies and it's not fun getting slaughtered. It really is not fun at all. That's why I tend to solo queue a lot, just because of the fact that, well, nobody can really play in my lobbies, and if they do, they won't have a good time. They'll last maybe 3 or 4 matches and then they're done, and then I'm stuck by myself. So if they're going to put score-based matchmaking into Call of Duty Cold War, they should definitely put it on a ranked playlist. Leave the score-based matchmaking alone. Put that on the ranked playlist. Everybody will be happy. Leave the public just connection-based, because that will be absolutely amazing. You know, yes, I learned playing Call of Duty by getting my butt kicked for, I don't know, months at a time, but I slowly learned. I got better, I got better, I got better, and I kept that grind in it. I just don't understand why the casual players have to have a huge bubble around them where, yeah, if they're not doing so hot, why are you going to stick them and keep them in the same little spot? They're never going to improve. That's what I just can't think of, like, any good reason why score-based matchmaking should ever exist in a public setting. It should exist in a rank, no problem, but in a public setting, not so much. So that was the biggest topic going around Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, is the score-based matchmaking. Hopefully they tone that sucker down. Even to half would probably be the best. Just put a ranked playlist. It would be amazing if they put a ranked playlist from the get-go, not waiting 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, half a year. Just put it in right away, and your fan base will be absolutely grateful for you. Other than that, you know, the guns are fairly decent. I wasn't too happy with the dead zone. Hopefully I could figure out the dead zone, but the game felt fine on Sunday. So hopefully it gets a little bit better during the beta. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. It definitely helps out if you guys, you know, share this video or whatever. Just let me know what you guys thought in the comment section, because I like interacting with everybody. If you guys also want to follow my Twitch, the link will be in the description below as well. Same thing as my Twitter. So that's the best way to ever get a hold of me. I'll leave all my socials down there, everything like that. So other than that, hopefully you guys enjoy today's video, and you guys have a fantastic, wonderful, awesome day. Peace.
They are too strong. Follow me.